and welcome back to another video by Simple Life Tarot. This is Sahil Sharma, your trusted tarot partner and coach. And I've got a few cards laid out for our very wonderful Scorpios. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Welcome to your own season. And I'm sure you're very much interested into diving into these readings right now. So I'm going to let you quickly look at the cards because I want to keep this video short and crisp for you so that you get the gist of the messages that universe wants you to know. All right, so have a look at these cards and let's dive into the reading right away. There you go. All right, welcome back. So you've had a look at the cards. So before I dive into the readings, if you're new to the channel or this account, don't forget to follow or subscribe. And if you resonate with this reading, please make sure you comment and let me know. For your personalized in-depth tarot readings, you can go to simplelifetarot.com or message me on Instagram at simplelifetarot. All right, so I've got like 9 cards here. I've got a few oracle cards here. So let me start talking about them. So I'm going to be picking up some of the recent energies that you've been experiencing, and we'll move into the future, what the messages are for your own season and what's going to be setting the tone for you in the near future as well. All right, so I've got up here about Ace of Swords, King of Wands, and Two of Swords. So you know what I'm picking up here is, it was pretty funny because as I was revealing the cards for myself right before clicking record button here, and I was thinking, you know what, this probably looks like a new job, a new project, a passion turned into a small business of some kind. It could also be a relationship. Remember, this is a general forecast, so things might look a little bit different for you, but pick and try to fit into your own context, but you don't have to push it, right? So you can leave the rest. Ace of Swords, King of Wands, Two of Swords. First of all, I really feel that in the recent past, maybe 6 months to a year's time, you were looking for something new, like, starting a new job or starting even a new relationship, if that's what your context is. And you used a lot of passion which blended with your intellect, and you thought, this is the job for me, or this is something that's been cut out for me to do in my life. Okay, and you went into it with full force, probably kind of not really looking at all the details of the situation, details of a new job or project or relationship, and you just went right into it. Okay, because this is like a Leo energy, right? With Aries, King of Wands, we're talking about that. And you got that crystal clear thought, the moment of clarity in your life here, right? Remember how that happens at times with us? And once you were in that energy, let's say, for example, you started doing that job 3 months down the line, 4 months down the line, you're like, uh-oh, I'm not really sure if I was really cut out for this job. Those are initial stages. Okay, you might have had another moment and say, you know what, this seems to be like there's nothing ahead for me. I'm done with this, doing this thing, whatever I'm doing. There might be people that are pretty shrewd, pretty smart, behaving pretty smart with you, and you feel like in a stalemate situation. You don't know where to go. What's the way out of this situation? What's the way out to get a new job right now? If you really wish to resign, whether you wish to get into a new out of this relationship, whatever that context is. Okay, or you might have invested somewhere, probably that could happen too. That, oh damn, why did I do that? But hold your horses right there. This is a temporary moment. Okay, things always happen for a reason. You know that very well. What I'm seeing here is this King energy. Okay, Aries remains, right? So, but the combinations are changing. Has turned this person, King of Wands, which is you, for example, here, or your energy of King of Wands has turned into or transformed into the King of Pentacles. Now, what good thing that might have happened with this new project, job, relationship, whatever, right? Or this endeavor, let me call that. It probably gave you a lot of material strength or wealth. This could be related to finances. So for example, you've got a probably better job, a better pay scale in this new job, right? You probably don't like it. That's a separate story. You don't like the job, but it's still giving you that Taurus kind of stability. This is like Aries with Taurus, okay? And you took the lead, right? You took the lead in transforming this entire situation into where you are today. And this also takes a lot of courage and a lot of shift of perspectives to see what you really have in your career right now, even though you don't like a million things around you. But what is it giving you? But it doesn't come easy for you, Scorpio, right? And we know that you're a sign who can get into the deeper waters of the inner realms, right? Where there's a bit of darkness. Okay, and you're a water sign. right? You're a water sign. So it's very natural at times for you that your intuition, your sensitivity gets a little bit, charged up or triggered up, and you quickly get into an anxious zone, a depressive zone, a fearful zone. Okay, although things might look materially very great for you, I have the money in my account, but you probably don't like, or you're taking a day at a time in your job. That could be the situation, right? So, which doesn't feel good, but when you don't feel that your passion that you had for your job or your profession or whatever, right, in this relationship is not being entertained, is not being welcomed the way you'd like it to be, or you're not able to express that out in the open, and do the things you want to do your way. It just feels that you're trapped, and you feel more anxious. There is a Nine of Wands right here, and this causes further anxiety for you because there is a High Priestess, okay, which is the moon's energy in a way, and you don't know what's coming in the future. You're like, okay, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Really, I can't see the light because you're deep down there. You're deep down there. You can't think of coming out of that zone. You're probably repeating the same scenarios in your head a million times a day. Okay, you probably have had maybe a bit of arguments. You've had some shrewd people around you that could, like I said, in a business context, or in that relationship, certain important relationships in your context, and it's just draining you out. It's just draining you out. Good news is, yes, in the darkness you're able to appreciate the light even more, or it's the darkness where you put your eyes into to see the light outside. That's more clear then, right? That situation is coming up for you too. And let me say something before that. This entire situation of having stability but not happy with the stability, still feeling anxiety. You probably have a car today, you have the money in your account, you have everything that you needed at the material level, but you're still not happy, right? You're just not happy. This situation is happening with you because of a reason. Because of reason. You are made to actually sit there into frustration and anxiety and all these feelings that you're going through. I have a Druid card. I think this is the best spot for this to get in. I have the Druid card. It says, hold the space. This card is a card of wisdom, of course. And it also, the message from this card basically is to hold this space that you're in. Don't try to run and make drastic changes now. Hey, I want to change my job. I want to change my job. I want to change this. I want to change my relationship. That's something that you have to avoid at the moment, because if you start embracing this, which you probably have a lot of capability to embrace the situation, if you start embracing the situation, you would start feeling that, okay, this is a lesson for me. I was meant to go through this, and I'm going to be learning what I can learn the best. Even though I cannot see everything very clearly of what's coming up out of this entire setup for me. Okay? So hold that space, don't make drastic changes, and trust the universe. Okay, it sounds very cliche when I keep saying that, or people say that, but this is the real message. Trust the process. Trust the process. To get the best out of you, sometimes you gotta be in the darkness, sometimes you gotta face the heat to become the best of who you are. So that's what the current situation could be for you. Okay, and remember, there's Mercury retrograde going on, and then when you see the moon phases, and the Mercury retrograde going on, this could be an intense chaos in your head. Intense chaos in your head. You might not be able to express things the way you want to express, or probably what you express right now in your, moon-ish energy, you're not expressing it very clearly, and people are taking it all the wrong ways, and there's more chaos for you. Okay, but only thing that's making you stick into this endeavor that you are pursuing is that stability. At least you don't have to worry about your bills, probably. That's the situation. Okay, what's coming next? Now, this situation entirely is being looked upon by the Strengths card. You see, the Strengths card, the Leo energy. But remember, this is, as much as this is Leo, this is not like the King of Wands here, that Aries of Leo. This is a blend of a masculine and a feminine energy. Okay, this card is really looking at the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles, and really is asking you a question that, hey, now that I have, or this universe has placed you into this tough situation, may I ask you, what have you really developed as a strength? Have you reflected enough that what your strengths are? Have you developed something new? Have you harnessed the best of the strengths that you already had? And what have you discovered new for yourself that you could leverage the strength in the future? Those are some of the questions to reflect on. Instead of brooding and feeling bad about yourself and self-pitying, self-pitying, having self-pity on yourself, self-pity on yourself. Look at my English today. Okay, having self-pity. What else? What else have you discovered that you can pick up and move forward? Because they will be in your Scorpio season and the near future. There's Queen of Wands. Remember, there was King of Wands earlier. Now there is Queen of Wands. There's another shift. Another shift. There was a lot of aggression probably, and now it's just turning into assertiveness. Once you realize your strengths, this is going to be a great opportunity to be assertive and demonstrate that passion and use the strength to the best of your abilities. So what happened? So let me give you an example. You joined the job. I'm just taking an example. This, again, I keep repeating, your context could be relationships, could be something else. But let's say you joined the job, you felt that, hey, I'm in a stalemate situation. I don't know where the hell do I go now. Okay, then you realize, anyway, whatever that is, I still have the money at least. My bank account is full. I'm very thankful for that. And you do not like some of the people. Some people did not like your situation in your office, for example. Today, if you really look at the strengths and you realize, oh my God, you know what? I developed so many things. My interpersonal relationships are much better because I developed certain skills. My negotiation skills, my decision-making skills, and my communication skills are so much better today. But again, and maybe all those people, if you start leveraging your strengths much better in your context, there's a huge possibility, and especially related to your communication, because I have 3 of Cups, which is again Mercury in Cancer. Okay, which means there's the energy of Gemini, energy of Virgo. So if you start organizing your communication skills, start organizing the way you communicate to others in your workplace, that's one of the biggest strengths that you can leverage in these current times. And then, or if you want to assert a new idea, you want to present a new idea to your senior team, for example, then you spend some time in organizing your thoughts, because this will be a good time for you to put your ideas forward. Be more assertive, feel more confident, and get your projects up and running and lead them to success as well. Lead them to success, because I have 3 of Cups, right? This is a card of celebration. So you might be seeing some promotions too next year, or this coming near future. And you might be buying a new house. You might be buying new assets for yourself. You might be buying a new car. I don't know, whatever your plan is. Okay, you might be putting some stocks into the market, and earning something out of them, because this Mercury energy is related to the exchange of goods. It's related to the stock markets. It could relate to marketing overall. Okay, so those are some of the situations that you can leverage your strengths in. Now, this could also, like I said, be a relationship. Okay, as much as you can earn more luxuries for yourself and feel successful and happy, there's a Venus energy right there. There's Venus influence right there. And with Venus, I would say simply, this could be a relationship. You could be engaged, you could get married, you could have an addition to your family. This is one of the wonderful times that you can see coming up for you, Scorpios, which is great news. And might I add, I've got a Mystic Healer card. Okay, I'm looking at the time as well. So I've got a Mystic Healer card. Healing energy flows through you. Remember, this energy is not so easy that, there's the 3 of Cups, everything's going to be great. No, you might first, and we already saw this energy lingering, that your past issues might be coming and oozing out just to show you that these are your wounds that need to be healed. So as you go through your strengths, as you reignite your passion and put your strengths into the right places and organize them the right way, especially your communication portions of it, you will be starting to heal yourself from the past problems, from the past issues of your life. So that's about it. So I'm going to keep it till here. If you resonate, don't forget to comment. Let me know. For your personalized tarot readings, you can go to simplelifetarot.com or DM me. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Scorpio season in the near future. Take care.